Hi guys, welcome to Family Create. Hope you're all doing well. So with the recent Apple's launch event, we saw that the Apple Watch gesture control was one of the highlights, where the Apple Watch user is able to control the watch simply by double tapping their forefinger and thumb.
We think you'll use this all the time. Introducing Double Tap. Just tap your index finger and thumb together twice. It's that easy.
The watch using its sensor to detect this gesture and respond. But did you know that your Samsung Watch 6 Classic already has a range of gesture control that you can enable to operate and navigate through your Watch 6 Classic? These gesture controls are available on many of the other and older Samsung watches as well. So in this video, we'll show you how to enable and use gesture control on your Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. So let's start.
So one tap, it takes you forward like that. See, tiles, quick access panel. And if I do double tap with my fingers, my finger and the thumb, it goes back a step. So watch. See, it goes back, and a single tap goes forward. And if I want to select one of those, let me go to one and I'm going to actually open this. So if I want to open the apps, for example, I close my fist and it opens the apps. And if I want to scroll through the apps, I can do this with the tap. So double tap, as you can see.
So guys, to activate the gesture control, we're just going to show you how to do that.
Okay, so you go to settings, and then from your list you go to accessibility. From the list of accessibility, then you scroll down to interaction and dexterity here. So open this up. From here there's all these other options you see. So what you need to do is you need to turn this one on, universal gestures. So tap there, turn that one on, and then it's going to ask you, universal gestures need to observe your action. So just say, yeah, receive notifications. You don't have to receive notifications. I think there's a difference if you say yes and no. I can show both. So let's say yes for now. That's on. So now you've got other controls here. Look, use gesture to control your watch. So if you go there, you can decide what to do. For example, pinch. What does pinch do? Next item, for example, double pinch will do the previous item. If you make a fist, it will be a tap, so like selecting something. If you make fist twice, it will open the action menu and so on. So you can go to one of them and you can tap, or you can select a different option, or you can open things like go to previous screen. You can open Bixby. You can open the apps screen, change scan method, and then all have nothing. So these are the options. So I'm gonna leave it to where it was before. And if I was to make they're all the same. Yeah. So these are the options. So now that we've enabled the gesture control, let's see if there's anything else here. So activation. How do you activate the gesture control? So when you want to start that method, this is what you have to do. So you got options here. Auto activate when the screen is on. Shake gesture, or you can nod gesture. You can do knock gesture. And I think that's it. So I'm going to leave you on shake for now. We'll try that. And then you got other things like indicator color. So I'll show you what that is. And cursor scan and action menu favorites. What's this? So you can add favorites to the action menu. So let's not do this now. Let's just show you how it works. So we've enabled that feature. So now to put this into action, and let's see how it works. So I have to firstly obviously activate it. So currently it's not activated, as you can see. So let's do an activation. So that was, yeah. So now it's activated, and how you know it's activated, you get a little vibration, and you see that yellow ring. That is indicating that gesture control is now enabled. So that you can change the color of this. You can decide not to have this if you don't like it. So anyway, it's enabled. Now what can we do? So let's try some some gestures and see how they work. Again, Apple are showing this at the event, and people are going all wows about it. So let's see. Samsung's already had this pre-built into this watch, and not just this watch. These actually will work on Watch 4, 5 as well. So you know, it goes back. And so let's try something now. Let's see if because I haven't got any widgets on this particular watch face. There's nothing to open. What I'm going to do is I'm going to now wake the action menu. So let's do this. See, now I have this special action menu. Imagine my right hand is busy, or I'm doing something, I don't know, where I can control the phone or watch with my hand. This is going to be the next best way to do it, and I don't have to even use voice commands or anything. I can actually, I mean, you can use voice commands, you can use Google Assistant and stuff like that, but this probably is the next best, more discreet method to use. So I'm definitely going to be using this. So I'm going to do this twice. So if you do that action on your wrist twice, fist twice, it opens the action menu. Now you can see here, okay, let's quickly, so you can see here the first one is apps, okay, and as I tap on my finger and the thumb, so like one tap, you move forward, so you can see notifications, you can see tiles. As I do, if I do 2 taps, it should go back. Yeah, it's gone back. And if I do another 2 tap, go back again, another step back to the thing, and so on. You can go forward, you can go backwards. And if I wanted to select one of those, let's circle, let me pick one that I want to open. Let me find the right one. Action, you've got gestures, you've got edit watch faces. So I just need to find the right one that I want to open. Okay, so imagine if I wanted to open the tiles now. All I do is I do a fist close like that, and it opens the tiles. For example, now I'm on this screen, I can tap twice, and I can tap once, I can go forward, I can tap twice, and I can go back. And if I wanted to open the steps, I just do a clinch fist, and now it's opened up. And then I think I can also scroll, as you can see here. If I do, yeah. So you can do all of these gestures. I think I can, let me try something else. So now I have a call coming through. Let me see if I can answer it. If I tap 1. Yeah. Hello?
Hi. Is it working?
That's worked. Great. So as you can see. So if I want to end the call, I'm going to go to end. So let's go end, and if I just do clinch fist again, it's ended the call. So now this is totally controlling my watch on my wrist, purely through the my hand gestures, rather than having to touch the watch at all. So that's, I think, quite amazing actually, and Apple have now made it sound like a revolution. So there must be many other situations where this can be applied, or this will be really essential, or vital when you either haven't got access to your hand, maybe you're busy at work doing something, answering a telephone or typing away, and you need to do something. I don't know, there could be many scenarios, could be climbing and whatever, there's all these scenarios you can actually now control this. But if I want to quickly go back and show, so I was saying there's a few other options there. So that yellow circular line, if you want to change, if you don't like the color yellow, if we go back to this, and if I were to just go back here and change that to, actually go back to gestures, and yeah, see the color here, so focus indicator color yellow, we can change it to red, orange, green, blue. So maybe I'll change it to blue or something, but yellow is fine. And then if I also wanted to, in terms of activation, just shake. So if I said activate when screen is on, I'm going to try that now, see what happens. So you can see now it's blue, and in terms of the gesture, it's just going to stay. Now this is going to stay on now, so I don't have to do this twisting my wrist twice to enable that this feature. It's just going to stay whether the watch, even when the watch, I don't know. So the watch is now going to sleep, but got the always on display. Let me see what happens if I turn the watch back on. Yes, there. And also it depends, so if you obviously if you have your watch set to wrist to turn your screen on, then obviously that's something you can quite easily do. Obviously I don't have it, so mine is set to rotate the bezel. So I'm just gonna change something here. So accessibility, go back to the setting, and where I activated the gesture by turning the screen on, I'm going to put this back on to shake gesture, because otherwise the screen is going to stay on and drain the battery unnecessarily when you don't really need this all the time. So I'm going to leave it at that, and you can have no gesture as well, but I'm going to leave it here. Okay, so another change something I want to try is action menu favorite. So you can add something. Let's try something. So here I can add apps. I think apps are already there, but change scan method. I think some of these are already there. Is there anything else? So you got gestures. You got left swipe, right swipe, up swipe, down swipe, and touch and hold. Zoom in actions. You got zoom in, zoom out action. Open Bixby, screen off, and you got screen capture. So you can even do screen capture. Maybe you should try that one. So power, and you can even turn the watch power off. So let's select this one. I've added this to the list now, and let me see if I go back to the list, my items actually, if it shows this one. So if I go back and now do this, okay, so you can see screen capture is the first one now because I've just added this. So I'm going to try and capture my screen as it is. Look at this.
Whoa,
done.
That's great.
So that's done. Now I can probably go to my apps. Let's use my fingers and my hands here. I've never used the gallery on this. Let's try. It's there. Look. Okay, so yeah, this is a great feature, and I'm glad that something included on the watch, these Samsung watches. So definitely don't get too worried if Apple are showing something, or your friends or someone who has an Apple Watch are showing off these features, thinking, oh, I wish we had them. We've already got them. Yeah, try these features out if you have one of the Samsung watches, and whether it's Watch 6 Classic or Watch 5 Pro or even Watch 4, any one of those watches, just try this. I'm sure these features are going to be included in those, and see if it works for you. Let us know. We would like to hear how it worked for you and which watch you tried it on, and is there any particular situation where you would use these kind of gestures.
So that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you found the video helpful, please do give it a like, and a subscription would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Until next time, do take care. Bye bye.